today because I haven't really done that. This video is kind of an inspiration from one of my favorite YouTuber Scrubs. So yeah, I'm gonna go check him out. And let's get right into the story time. Listen about it. And today I'm gonna be telling the story of how I just got 5 stitches in my finger, right? So I was actually watching or playing BuzzFeed, I guess, was on the computer, and I was watching a video on it because I thought it was pretty funny because I didn't have my webcam on, and like they were getting absolutely everything right, even though I'm a literal 10-year-old. So like that just goes to show how like accurate they are. But anyways, so yeah, I was doing that. My mom came in, made me go feed the cows. So luckily she drove me up there. She wouldn't have drove me up there, and I had to walk home with a bloody hand. That would have not have been okay. So anyways, so she drives me up to the barn, waits for me to feed the cows, and I like come out, grab a ratchet house key. I finally find the knife that I was supposed to cut the bales with, right? Like I don't have to cut the hay. I just have to like cut the strings because the hay is already cut, and just toss them in the manger. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. You are not a farm kid. I am sorry. I don't really care though. It's out of my control. But anyways, so yeah, I was cutting the hay bales, and I gave my mom the hatchet house key back. So yeah, I gave my mom the key back, and I go in there, and what I do to cut the hay bales, I know this sounds stupid, but like I take out my anger on the hay bales, and I just stab the strings. I'm pretty good at it too. Like I hit almost every time. I have like a 9-to-5 ratio of hitting it. So yeah, so I stab it, and little did I know, because Grandpa's flashlight wasn't working, so I just had to not use a flashlight. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, team. I just let you down there. I'm sorry. But anyways. It went almost all the way around my finger. Not totally, it just like, it was on the side of my finger, and then it wrapped around a little bit on both sides. Oh, I'm DTing this. Oh my god, this is an emergency. I need to get to the ER. So anyways, so mom grabs a napkin out of the glove box. And I was legit worried because it takes us like 45 minutes to get to the nearest hospital. So that is a little concerning because I don't know if I should say this, whatever. I live on the very outskirts of Malala, Oregon, and like we had to go all the way into Silverton. If you want to know how far that is, just go look it up. It's like 45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour depending on traffic. So anyways, I'm just holding my bloody hand with a napkin, legit worried that the napkin is going to seep into my skin and cause an infection. That is literally how much this thing is bleeding right now. Although, I guess, now that I look back on it, I don't know why I was panicking so much, but Yoo-hoo Gangsta Hara, I'm assuming that's one of my viewers. But anyways, so yeah. Grab a napkin out of the glove box. I'm worried it's literally going to seep into my skin. And we don't have any other napkins. So we finally get to the doctor's office. We go in, they scan my mom. And see, the weird thing about it is that the next day my sister got COVID. Like, they asked us specifically, does anybody in your family have COVID? But no. But, and the next day she tested positive for COVID. So, well, she didn't test positive. Her roommate has COVID right now, so she has to quarantine for 14 days nonetheless. So I'm just gonna go out on a wild limb here and say she has COVID. Go out on a wild limb here, you know, I don't know, wild guess. But, anyways, wait, what was I? Oh, yeah. So, anyways, they were scanning her, and, they just told me to walk right through, like, oh, well, whatever, we don't scan you. I thought that was pretty weird, but I also had a pinky that could literally almost make someone faint with how much blood there is. So, oh well. I'm surprised they didn't, like, immediately take me in. Like, I know that's for, like, if something gets stabbed in the head or something, but that hurt like a bitch. I mean, I wasn't crying when I got there, so that's also a good sign, because, honestly, I didn't care. I thought I had just, I knew the blade was on the wrong side of the end once I hit it, once I hit my finger. I just thought that, oh, well, whatever. I must have just hit part of, like, before the blade, you know what I mean? Right in that little crevice that the dishwashers get. Yeah, right in there. I thought it had just hit my bone weird and just made my finger numb. No. And then I look at it just to make sure, and I just see fat going on. And blood, and I was terrified. Honestly, I'm still kind of terrified of that barn now. Like, And so, yeah. As office. All the beds are taken. I'm assuming from COVID patients. So this is actually a good thing. All the beds but one are taken. Version of baby. But, yeah. And so what we do is he gets the surgeon in, as you expect. Okay, he gets the surgeon in, and the surgeon is low-key delusional. Like, actually kind of delusional. Like, I tell him what my moon's from, and, like, mid-sentence he interrupts me and says, like, oh my god, was it those ninjas that did this to you? And I'm like, yeah, totally, ninjas. And a really sarcastic voice, too. Like, bitch, just sew me up. All I would do is make my mother laugh so hard, she almost peed her pants. And yeah, his name is Houston, Surgeon Hospital. Best surgeon ever, Houston, if you're watching this. Oh my god. Good job, bro. Like, one of my stitches are off, but that's it. So anyway. Yeah, Houston, I'm gonna tell a little bit more before he actually sews me up. It didn't hurt much. He was actually And he's like, my pinky guts, and I'm gonna keep my pinky guts. Okay, leave my pinky. And so he actually kind of stuffs them back in. They're still that bright. My pinky guts, and I'm gonna keep my pinky straight. And so he's like, fine, keep your pinky guts. Which is so funny. I freaking. I'm legit worried for a sec there. Okay, anyways. So yeah. Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, thank you for saying you're amazing. So he finally puts the anesthesia in, and the spots where it's not numb, oh my god, I thought I didn't actually think I was gonna die. I wanted to die. Like, it hurt so bad, all I could do was open my mouth and try to scream, but literally nothing was coming out. It hurt that bad. You know when, like, you sprained your ankle? Imagine if something had, like, just kicked it in a sharp pain, you know? Imagine somebody had actually just stabbed your ankle with an X-Acto knife. Yeah, that is literally how my pinky is feeling right now. So anyways, he finally gets it in, and in the car I can actually, like, feel what it's like. Oh, hang on. You guys started a party with me. I'll accept that here in a bit. Hang on. Yeah. So, anyways, okay, that's pretty weird, but anyways. So he stitches me up, we go back home, and then, like, we stop to get KFC. Now, this is where it gets pretty weird. So, I get the KFC, like, what I ordered, I think what my exact words were, honey mustard, yes, in that voice, to my mother. It was quite funny. Honey mustard. But hey, in my defense, I was filming TikTok, okay? So, like, anyways, I ordered some honey mustard, and then some chicken tenders, and a Mountain Dew. They did not give me my honey mustard, and I was terribly disappointed. That's all I wanted. We don't even have Dijon mustard at home. This sucks. But, yeah. So you get KFC. I'm in a terrible mood. But my mother, I've never cried with stitches. I actually had stitches on my head when I was like 7 once, so like 3 years ago. I had some stitches on my head and I didn't even cry. I almost fell over backwards because it hurt so bad, but I didn't cry. Same with this, except once the doctor finished, like, my stitches, and the nurse came in to wash it off, like, right in between that time frame when me and my mother were all alone, I just started crying. I just had a mental breakdown over what had just happened. Like, I was in full-on panic mode. I just had a panic attack. Like, I am up and ready to go. And the nurse comes in. Obviously, I can tell by the look in her eyes. She can tell that my eyes are super puffy. I know that she knows. I know that she knows that I was crying. So, yeah, anyways. So yeah, I get chicken tendies. I literally get so much more food than I expected, because my mother said if I was good and quiet and behaved at the doctor's office when I got stitches, she had some yogurt pretzels, which is literally one of my favorite snacks, like, ever. So, yeah. Anyways, I get I get the yogurt, and then I get some chocolate licorice from my grandma. Honestly, I love licorice, so yeah, come at me, guys. But yeah, I love licorice. Even black licorice. I love black licorice too. Literally, as we lose. Oh my god, I just like it. But anyway, oh my god, what is breakfast doing? Holy shizzle fizzles. Join the party. Yeah. There are a few other parties. Hello? Yeah, dude, I'm filming a video right now, so like, can I join later or something? I'm kind of filming a video right now. I'm telling a story time, so I can't really interrupt that. So yeah, I'll be in your party in like 5, maybe even 10 minutes. So yeah, maybe a minute or so. Cool. So anyways, guys, oh my god, I am so sorry for that. Okay, cool. So yeah, I eat my chicken tendies, my yogurt pretzels, my chocolate licorice. I have too much ranch. Like, oh, it was the best meal of my life.